We've got a major Marvel star with us today. Clark Gregg will be joining us.
That's really amazing.
And later, we'll catch up with Alpha Cat.
President Barack Obama. That's me.
I can't tell you how excited I am.
Welcome to Marvel's Off the Rack.
Go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. With number 19. Live.
Woo! Hey guys, here we're doing bullshit movie news. Thanks for sticking around. So let's go over some headlines. There's a lot of stuff that's been going on. There's a lot of stuff that's been going on. So it's been a really busy week. So I would like to start off first and foremost with I saw the new Ghostbusters trailer that dropped today. And I still don't care. Besides this movie, I just have a real hard time finding the caring for it. And, this movie, everybody loves to, everybody's all about their internet rage boners right now. Everybody loves to get upset about everything. We're just such a weak society. It's just so sad how pathetic everybody is. And it's just, everyone's trying to make this about feminism. And this isn't about feminism, okay? This is about greed. This is about a bad idea. This is about an algorithm movie where they're just taking another movie that was awesome and beloved, and then they're repeating the same beats in this movie. And I don't care. I already saw it, and it was amazing the first time I saw it, and it's just, you can't recapture that. All the ghosts are all CGI'd out. I don't care. It does look terrible, Guru. It does look terrible. I'm totally not into it. We'll see. A friend of a friend said they saw it, and they said it wasn't that bad, but I don't know this person, so I'm gonna have to see it to make my own judgments. But from what I saw in this new trailer, it looked like there was a new it looked like they were trying to do the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man again. I thought I saw a giant Stay Puft looking-esque thing, and it's just quit ripping off the original and do something of your fucking own, do anything that's new in the fucking thing. Just don't redo the beats, it's killing me. And the thing is the first movie was just it was written by the people who were in the movie. So they really cared about this. They really cared about this story. It was they were really excited about it. And that's why it's so amazing. And that's why it's so charming, but this is this is not that, this is, sorry, I was flipping off. My director's telling me to wrap it up with this. I'm going to just go off on this for a second. It's this is just written by a bunch of people who have pie graphs who are hey, Jurassic World did well. Let's rape them for more money and keep making the same movie over and over again. It's about greed. It's not about feminism. Don't cross your streams here. Okay. This is what's going on. It's just leave the feminism out of it. It's just a bad idea from a bunch of corporate assholes. So I'm not excited about it. I'll see it. I'll let you know how I feel about it, but I'm not excited about it. And this new trailer did not do anything to make me more excited about it either. So moving on, I also saw in a lighter note, James Gunn had posted that Steven Spielberg at Cannes had said that he loved Guardians of the Galaxy and that it was the best movie, following up Richard Donner's Superman, and that it had all this optimism and fun in it, and he'd never seen anything like that before, and it wasn't beholden to trying to be dark and gritty and realistic and all this stuff. And it's his favorite superhero movie, and James Gunn was I'm sure. I mean, if Steven Spielberg says that, it's oh my God, what an amazing thing to have happen to you. So I'm super stoked for James Gunn to see his success with Guardians of the Galaxy. And I'm also glad to see, Steven Spielberg giving him ups for it. Cause now he's got the Steven Spielberg stamp of approval. That guy's going to do well in Hollywood. So I'm super proud of him. Yes, Steven Spielberg, you're so right. James Gunn is the best Mark. We all love him. Good job, dude. Keep it going. Keep it going. Let's see here. What else do we got here? Oh yeah, Beetlejuice 2. There's some more stuff about Beetlejuice 2 where is it going? Is it not going? Is it going? Is it not going? Now apparently they're still trying to figure it out. Nothing is concrete yet. And honestly, I hope it doesn't materialize. I don't want to see Beetlejuice, just like I don't want to see this Ghostbusters movie. Well, because this is the era of CGI, okay? And part of the reason why that movie was so amazing is all the practical effects in it, and it's so cute, and it's so charming, and it was when Tim Burton was on a fucking hot streak, and it was so new and so weird and so different, and there hasn't been anything like it before or since. It's very much its own movie, and I don't know if Tim Burton can he's kind of become a parody of himself as a director. What's the last great movie that he's made? Like, I don't know. Like, it's just, let's put Johnny Depp in it and put some fucking makeup and a wig on him, and like, who cares? You know, it's just like, it's just, I don't want to see him ruin his own legacy, you know, because I'm already kind of bummed on him now. So it's like, if you go back and you kind of poop all over the awesome thing that you did, then it's going to make me like you even less. So yeah, I don't want to see it. I had a Slimer poster on my wall. I drank Ecto Coolers, like, or not Ecto Coolers, that's Ghostbusters. Getting my streams crossed now. Again, sick brain, guys. It's real. The sick brain is real. But yeah, so I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you guys want to see or do you guys want to see this Ghostbusters 2? And do you guys want to see Beetlejuice 2? Or do you guys want to see a new fucking movie that's awesome? What do you want to see? I know what I want to see. You know, there we go. Let's see here. What else we got?
How about Booster Gold in the DC universe?
Booster Gold in the DCEU universe. They're gonna make a Booster Gold movie. What the fuck is going on at DC? Like, why do they keep announcing movies when they're just like in the shit right now? You know, it's just like after the fallout of BVS is still happening, and they're fucking, you know, every day it's a new movie that they're gonna fucking do. And it's like, how about you guys make one good fucking movie before you announce 5 other fucking movies? How about that? You know, like, let's see how Suicide Squad goes, and then let's announce some movies. You know, I mean, Booster Gold, if you don't know who he is, he's a really goofy character from the DC. I like him because he's such a cheesemo asshole, but like he's not likable. Like, he's not a likable person. He's from like the future, like the 25th century in Gotham, and he just stole some shit out of a museum to make his suit. He doesn't have any powers. So he just has a super suit that he has like force fields and like goggles and fly around a little bit and stuff like that. But he's like really like, he's totally into like corporate sponsorships and fame. He's a fame whore. Okay. Booster Gold is a total Kim Kardashian. Okay. Like, he is so ridiculous. So well, I will definitely go see a goddamn Booster Gold movie. I don't even know. Let's just keep going with the DCEU train, man. There's a lot of weird news coming out. Harley Quinn. So we have they've also said, you know, Suicide Squad again hasn't even come out, and they're already, you know, doing this. And, you know, here's my thing is, do they not see what happened with Sony? Like, did they not totally like see what happened with Sony and the Amazing Spider-Man when, if you remember, you know, they were like, when they were rebooting Spider-Man with Andrew Garfield, they were like announcing like all these Sinister Six movies, and you get a movie, and you get a movie, and Vulture gets a movie, and you know, and then it all tanked because they had a shit fucking Spider-Man movie, and then they look like fucking assholes. They look like assholes, you know, it doesn't make any sense to me. So, yeah, I don't know, man.
DC slow down.
I think DC should slow their roll a little bit. I think they just really need to stop trying to compete with Marvel and trying to look like something with their big dicks or whatever, and just concentrate on making one good movie. You know, like, that's what I would like to see from the DCEU, to be honest. Again, I'll be there for Suicide Squad. I'm neutral. You know, I don't think it's like, yeah, he's getting the respect he deserves. And you know, it doesn't fucking surprise me that Booster Gold is coming up right now, because it's totally perfect with what's going on in our culture. Like, he totally fits in with this like crazy 15-minute fame whore culture that we have going on. So yeah, but yeah, this Harley Quinn movie, I heard about it. You know, I'm not particularly excited about it, but I have my own weird personal reasons. Like, not that I have anything against like Harley Quinn herself as a character. I just hate that she's being like, that she's overtaken Catwoman. Okay. And what that means sociologically speaking. Okay. Because that's like really weird to me, because it used to be everybody wanted to be Catwoman. Like, when I was a little girl, like, and I was a teenager, I wanted to be Catwoman. And Catwoman is self-possessed. She does her own thing. She has her own money. She like steals stuff. She like, sometimes she'll work with somebody, but she's totally independent. You know, she's a cat, you know, she's an independent lady. And I love that. I think that's such a great character that's like so empowering for chicks. You know, I mean, she definitely empowered me. Like, and then like, then we have like Harley Quinn taking over, and like nobody dresses up like Catwoman, and everybody's Harley Quinn. And let's talk about Harley Quinn for just a second. What is she about? Harley Quinn leaves her entire life and gives up everything to go chase around a psychopath who doesn't even love her, who's like tried to kill her on multiple occasions just to be a sidekick. Like, what kind of bullshit? Like, who the fuck wants to be Harley Quinn?
Man,
like,
a lot of people like Harley
I don't think like in the comics I like her character. She's a fun character, but like the fact that she's overtaken Catwoman for me is really weird. So I don't know. Moving on. I don't know. I'm not excited about a Harley Quinn movie. I don't fucking care. You know, we'll see.
All right. Positive story.
Positive stories. Okay. What? This is the DCEU. What positive stories are there? What are you, come on. Okay. Oh, so big news. We have Geoff Johns and another dude, and they're taking over, trying to kind of be the Kevin Feige's of the DCEU. They finally, John Berg, they finally figured out that they need to have somebody in charge of this mess. You know, they finally are like, oh shit, we need to have a comic book guy in charge of this mess. So they got Geoff Johns, and he's written a lot of comic books for DC, and he's won a lot of awards for his comic books. He's done like a lot of Teen Titans, like I think Green Arrow, and like all sorts of things. I don't read a lot of DC, so I'm not entirely familiar with like all of his work. I don't know if I like his writing or not because I haven't really read any of it, but it does give me hope that they're actually getting somebody who cares about comic books and is a comic book writer to be in charge of your comic book universe. I think that that's a step in the right direction. Although I don't know if Geoff Johns, I mean, his production stuff is kind of yet to be decided whether he's a great producer or not, because that's a whole other bag of cats. So, you know, Geoff Johns knows his shit, but I mean, can he wrangle Hollywood? I mean, that's a whole other animal. And here's the thing about comic book writers is like writers and comic book people in general are very like introverted and like to sit in a room all fucking day. So like, I don't know, like we'll see like if he can handle this. I'm interested. I'm glad they're trying to do something. Also, I heard that Ben Affleck feels humiliated by Batman vs Superman.
It's a rumor.
Well, it's a rumor. I don't know. It's a headline that I was reading, and I would be too. I feel embarrassed for him. I feel sad for him. But it's like, what did you expect? Like, what did you expect? Like, you don't need to do this, Ben Affleck. Like, why are you doing this is my question, because he's an amazing director. Like, go direct a movie, go make a real movie. Like, and you don't have to star in anything or make a movie for yourself to star in. Like, I don't like The Town. Like, why are you doing this? Like, you don't have to do this. And you really thought Zack Snyder was going to make you look good? Like, you had to have known. Like, why are you acting dumb? You're not dumb. And I also heard another thing that, so, you know, his agent may have leaked the whole like him directing the Batman before he was comfortable with him saying that he's directing the Batman, because I have a feeling, and this is my own personal thing, this is not from a fucking deal, but my personal beat on the situation is he's pissed that his agent said that and jumped the gun, because I feel like he might be trying to backpedal and get the fuck out of this mess. Okay. Because if I were him, that is exactly what I would be doing. This is all speculation, but this is exactly what I would be doing. I'd be like, I am not going to be a part of this. Like after being let down like that, like who could blame him? I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense.
Positive news.
So positive news. No more DC move. Oh, Inhumans is back. How is that positive news? I'm an Inhumans hater, but only because they're trying to replace the X-Men with the Inhumans. So I have a personal issue there. But you know, they said the Inhumans are still happening. The Inhumans movie, although they're pushing it like it's not going to start phase 3, it'll be further down the line, which I think is a smart move. Because yeah, I mean, Black Bolt, he can't even talk. Like, I don't know. Like,
but Marvel can make it good, just like Guardians of the Galaxy.
I mean, maybe. I mean, I'm sure Marvel can do something with it for sure. But I've never liked the Inhumans. I really don't care. I mean, sure, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Kevin Smith, he is set to adapt the adventures of Buckaroo Banzai for television. And if you don't know about Buckaroo Banzai, it is a cult classic hit from the 80s starring Peter Weller, who played RoboCop, if you don't know who that is. And he plays the titular role of Buckaroo Banzai. And Buckaroo Banzai is like the fucking coolest, okay? He is like a super smart, like neuro brain surgeon. And he's also like a crazy physicist who made like an overthruster with this other scientist guy to where he could like drive a car through into the 8th dimension. And he also plays in a band, the Hong Kong Cavaliers. He also he speaks like dozens of languages. He's all about that samurai shit. And he also has kind of like a base of like people like everywhere. Like everybody loves Buckaroo Banzai. Like he's this big like figure in like his world, and everybody knows who he is because he's like this big rock star scientist guy. And like so wherever he goes, he has like people called Blue Blazer Irregulars and stuff like that. So if he's somewhere, he's like, oh, I need my Blue Blazers, and like they'll be there to like help him out with anything that he needs. And he has like a compound where they do experiments and stuff like that. John Lithgow is in it. Jeff Goldblum is in it, just a little teeny bit. There's so much like it's not like a lot of people, if you guys saw it, like you guys would be like, this movie's not that great, but I fucking love it. I think it's really wonderful. It's always been near and dear to my heart. And the thing that's always bummed me out about that movie is at the end of the movie, you know, they're all walking, and then the end is like, watch next for Buckaroo Banzai versus the World Crime League. And I was always like, We never got that movie, and I'm so sad. Like, I want to see Buckaroo Banzai versus the World Crime League, like, so fucking bad. Like, there are actually Buckaroo Banzai comics and stuff like that. So, yeah. And I do have an original poster from 1985 and all this stuff. I don't know. I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan. So, you know, I like Kevin Smith. I'm Kevin Smith, like, neutral. Like, I'm not like a huge, like, I don't love him, but I don't hate him. Like, it's like, all right, I'll give him a shot. Like, I think that he could do something really awesome with this. I think that, you know, like, I'll be there. I'll check it out. Although I am just, you know, I'm just always worried because it's like, it's so, like, I love it so much. And I'm just like, you know, one of those like fangirls. I'm just like, you better not fuck it up, you know? I just like, I don't know how they're going to make it as cool, because part of the reason that it is so cool is that it's like so 80s. It's just like so 80s. And that's what I love about it. So I wonder if it's going to be set in the 80s or if it's going to be set now. We'll see, I guess. I'm not entirely sure because I haven't done like all of my research because I'm, you know, whatever. But you know, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I just hope that they don't like, and who's going to play freaking Buckaroo Banzai? Like, that's such a big role. Like, I don't know. Like, I hope somebody awesome does it because like Peter Weller was so good. Like, so we'll see. I'm excited about it. I'm a little also frightened for it. You know, it's the same thing. It's the same reaction I had when I heard the Game of Thrones. You know, I was like, you know, don't fuck it up. So I'm hoping that he won't fuck it up, but I think that he could do a good job with it. So we'll see. Today, we're talking to David Sobolov.
I am Drax the Destroyer.
And John Schnepp. What's it take to get as big as Drax? We'll hit the gym to find out the hard way.
You ready for this?
I'm ready.
Let's do it.
Welcome to Marvel's Off the Rack.